My name is Monika Sudakov, and I am a survivor of child sexual abuse. I feel compelled to share some of my thoughts about the epidemic that is child sexual abuse in an attempt to normalize discussing it. I'm also hoping to convince parents and others who have children in their lives whom they love to not shy away from addressing the 2,000-pound elephant in the room. Make no mistake, this is an epidemic. Conservative estimates indicate 1 in 3 girls and 1 in 6 boys will experience child sexual abuse before the age of 18. That's not okay. I myself was abused between the ages of approximately 8 and 11 by 2 different individuals, an older childhood friend and my step-grandfather. The lingering effects of my abuse have permeated every aspect of my life. Besides having PTSD and anxiety, I struggle with trust issues, intimacy, self-esteem, and anorexia. I'm a 43-year-old woman who has been in therapy for almost 5 years to try and heal from something that could have been prevented. Parents easily address the issue of stranger danger with their children because it's a lot easier to fight a foe that doesn't really exist. However, over 90% of sexual abuse of minors occurs at the hands of individuals that the child and family know well, and that's a far more terrifying thing to think about. But think of the alternative. It may feel overwhelming to tackle the subject of sexual abuse with children, but I promise they can handle it. What they cannot handle is being sexually abused. And this is what I hope to convey to you with this message. I don't care about your political beliefs, religious beliefs, socioeconomic, sexual orientation, race, ethnicity, or cultural background. Sexual predators do not discriminate, and children from all walks of life are equally vulnerable. So what can you do? Prevention begins at home with education. There are a myriad of resources available online and through schools and abuse shelters to help parents facilitate these tough conversations. Resources are tailored towards age-appropriate discussions, beginning as early as 3 to 4 years of age and continuing on through elementary, junior, and high school age kids. People of all walks of life can find the resources they feel comfortable with using and that fit within their own sensibilities. I do encourage 3 very basic and fundamental points to cover no matter what resource you choose. First, children need to know the correct names for their genitalia. This is simple anatomy. It's not sexual, and it can provide them with the specific language they will need to tell you if someone has touched them inappropriately. Second, children need to be made aware of good touch versus bad touch, and what is considered private and therefore only to be touched by themselves, parents in cleaning, and doctors under parental supervision and with a child's consent. And finally, children need to know who their trusted, safe people are. These are family members, friends, teachers, coaches, religious leaders, whom the child can go to if anything happens without them feeling scared or like they're being punished. Child sexual abuse can be prevented and eradicated if we simply begin to have these hard conversations. It is up to us to set the stage for a future where sexual predators can no longer get away with perpetuating their crimes, because all of us are watching out for our children and empowering them to stand up for themselves. Are you with me? If so, please share this with anyone you know. Help spread the message that there's no stigma to discussing sexual abuse. We owe it to our children to make this world a safer place.